Motherfucker. Hi, motherfucker. Hi. I have to boil water now to have water. Which I can do with my coffee maker. But putting the water through it, it comes out okay. Since it vaporizes, it percolates into the coffee pot. Where I put a tea bag and turn it into tea. That I have something to drink. My filter from my water doesn't work anymore. It's fucked. It didn't even last that long. I've never had one that just totally stopped filtering. That's a totally new fucked up problem. I'd have some where they would stop filtering good, but the water would go through it. But I've never had one that the water couldn't go through it anymore. I don't know if it's a low quality water filter or if the water's just got too much minerals. I don't know. That doesn't mean I don't care. I do care. There's just not a fucking thing I can do about it at this time. A friend came to visit me from out of town yesterday, and I called her a couple days before because I thought it was about the time she would come. And she's like, no, I don't know when. And then, like, in the next day, it was like she came the day after the next day. I was trying to get her to ground her bed for health, and she's like, I don't even sleep in my bed. I was like, what? She sleeps in her own office on a couch. She's not in a very loving relationship. It's one of convenience, I've found. They have nothing in common. I was like, damn. That's almost worse than being in a relationship with somebody you just can't stand anymore. It is what it is. Life's a menagerie. I filled that thing all the way up so I could get as much tea as possible. Because I have everything I need to make tea, but I don't have any water. Normally I'll make the tea and then fill the water, most of the water with cold water, so it'll be cooled down after I mix the sugar. This is my tea recipe in case you don't know. I need to express to my brother why I feel like he's trying to send me into a burning house to rescue him. Yeah, I'm gonna have to let him know something.
I'm having the most difficult time of my life. The dream that I had, no one understands it until I tell them. My brother lured me into a burning house where he then let me think he was in there, so I died trying to rescue him. If I could understand why that is, it would be one thing, but to feel it and not have your brother even be able to hear what's going on in your life, cause he really don't give a fuck. You've had years to live in that, bro, with the shitty conditions that it is, and you knew before you would be getting it. I never thought once about getting it and was surprised when it happened, but you still said out your mouth I should had just gave it to you. This informs all your thinking, and I can't help but think and can't help to even shake that you'd prefer me to die than let me get my part and do something in my life. Sadly, that's just the way it is. I'm having the most...
And that's the only thing that I can tell him. Because even when I told my other friends, I was like, I wish that wasn't what I thought, but it is what I think. There's nothing I can do about it. I tried to nicely talk to his ex-wife that he fucked up with, that I'm sure is just fucking because they're both so fucking fat and got out of shape. And being a man, I know that you're not going to be attracted to somebody that is that big. And that he's such a chicken shit motherfucker that he'll play the role of not telling her that or recognizing it itself and talk shit to me. When I told her, I was like, lose some weight. Lure your man back. Get him to fall back in love. But what's he do? He goes back with some bitch that ran off with him 18 years ago that left him. So he's in this trauma fucking bonding shit with some other bitch. That if it's the black chick that did all this shit and he's back with her, he's lost his goddamn mind. Because I remember there was one girl, but I don't know her name. If that's the girl he's with, he's a fucking idiot. But he is an idiot. He's an idiot for doing shit the way he's doing it. And I'm not gonna not tell him that what it is. I'm not beating him up about it, but he's being a little bitch. I don't even want to shut the fuck up. I try to talk to you, don't say shit. I try to talk to him, he doesn't say shit. He doesn't answer nothing. He doesn't give a fuck. That's why. It's not even worth pretending anymore.